last day of January 2024. I can't believe that 1 month has passed already. And I have just cleared this Gaylord or pallet. Here's the pallet, it's down here. Here's the Gaylord, the giant box. I ripped it open to get in there so I don't have to be leaning over. I just cleared it of the rest of the CDs. It is, what is it? It's like almost 11:30. Took me like an hour-ish, yeah, to clear it out. I was not, the reason why it took a little longer is because I was actually putting them into boxes. Not sorting them, but putting them into boxes and, you know, stacking them or organizing them neatly so that I could fit the most possible into one box. Here's the last box I filled up, but most of them are bankers boxes. I already had 3 here, so I filled up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. A tub technically, but 9 boxes. And then all of this over here was pulled out, which is mostly audiobooks, a couple of DVDs, and a few CD box sets. But if I wasn't neatly organizing them, lining them up like this, the same way, it would have been quicker. But I just needed to get them into boxes, consolidate them as much as I could so they could take up as limited amount of space as possible. So as you can see, it's not taking up that much space when it's all consolidated. And when I pull out all of the bulky stuff over here, so it's not too bad. And that's about, what is that? That's about half of the Gaylord. Yeah, it was about down to half. Maybe a tiny bit less, but nonetheless. So, you know, you figure 20-ish boxes, bankers boxes, worth of CDs. So there's about 100. I can fit about, if I remember correctly, it's either 150 or 200 in one bankers box. Let's say it's 150. That's a lot of CDs, thousands of CDs. You know, that's like 3,000 CDs, so it's a lot. Not only do I want to get through these CDs, but I was motivated by the fact, or we all think it's a fact anyway, based on the prediction that's going to rain tomorrow, Thursday, and I'll be open tomorrow, so I'm going to have to put out the rest of the Gaylords, which are over there. I'm going to have to put them outside, which is what I normally do. Here's 2 of them, the 2 left that actually still have CDs. And then I use this one for storage. I have the shelf and I've got some racks and a ton of boxes and whatnot. So I move that around, which is really lightweight, so that I can store stuff in there. And when it's on a pallet, you can move it really easily with a pallet jack. So that one I'm going to keep, but I have a tarp to cover 2 of the Gaylords, and then one of them is covered with towels, so as to keep them dry tomorrow. So now I can actually put all of them, because what I had to do before is I had to hide one of them within like the entryway, but that's always kind of annoying if one of my neighbors comes by, which he usually doesn't, but if he does, then I have to pull it out. So anyway, that's what my motivation was, to do this right now. And I ripped it open, so now I'm just gonna dump everything that's in there. There's a bunch of trash, you know, there's like broken CDs and broken cases, pieces of wood, some papers and whatnot. And then I will throw the Gaylord into the dumpster, and then the pallet, for now, I will, let's see, I might keep it, I might just put it out front. Someone might come along and pick it up. I don't need it necessarily, but I'll get it out of the way so that tomorrow morning I have not only more room in here, so there's only going to be 3 Gaylords or pallets, which takes me less time to open up and close, but I won't have to worry about everything just being a bigger pain in the rain. So if you don't have there's something called essentially like it's like a Gaylord or pallet tipper, or a Gaylord dumper, which is the most extreme, which is way more expensive, takes up a lot of space. Then what you end up having to do is either you have to jump into the Gaylord, because if you get up high onto a ladder, then you still have to lean over, and you're still not able to reach down at the bottom. Unless you're really tall, unless you're like 6'6", then you probably can do it, but I'm not. So I can reach pretty far down there, but not far enough to get everything, and then it just becomes a pain in the butt, and I end up putting lots of pressure on my stomach because I'm leaning onto the heavy box. So if you don't have any of that machinery, which is great if you do, if you have thousands of dollars to spend on it, it's not just that, the money, it's having the space. Like I don't have the space here, but my plan is to get into, is to move towards going more bulk with mixed media. And in the future, there might be either a dumper or a tipper or something like that. We'll see. But it's not necessary. You can just cut the box open if you don't need the Gaylords for anything else, and then you can just get rid of them. They do have value though. Some people will pay for them or just want them. So if you got a stack of them with some pallets, you can also trade it off with other, sometimes people will want their pallets back, so you can trade it off, give them pallets for what they're giving you. But yeah, you essentially have to just rip it open. I try not to. This one just happened to rip cleanly to the bottom. What I try to do, and this box was too thick, is cut it a little bit low, like create a little window and fold it over, but it wasn't willing to do that with this one. And then all I have to do is just push it up. If I need to keep using it, I can just tape it, and it's still reusable essentially. So now I'm just going to clean this up and get ready for tomorrow essentially. So tomorrow, because I don't have much time left today, tomorrow I'll start going through all of those boxes. That stack of CDs right there is barcode up because I have not scanned those yet. Those are ones I still have to go through that I pulled from the Gaylord as well. First I'll go through the audiobooks, then I'll go through yeah, the little, I don't think there's too many DVDs I need or want there, but also the CD box sets. And then I'll start tackling the CDs. I think what I'm going to do is go through each box and pull everything that I plan on scanning to the side, and then everything else I'll organize. You know, the ones I don't want, I'll get rid of, pull the CDs, and the rest of them, if there's anything in there that I know I could put aside for some sort of lot or something, I'll do that. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to work towards getting through these, and then I still have 2 more pallets to go. I found a treasure. I found this penny. So it was worth all the effort. I cleaned this up. I'm just staring at the floor now. This is serious entertainment and education. Yeah, I cleaned it up, and there is the Gaylord dumped outside, and now I'm going to throw it away. And the pallet is dealt with, well, at least put outside for now. So now I'm excited to have some more space in here temporarily, or for a while probably actually. And then really excited, it's work, but excited to start getting into these CDs and seeing what's in there, seeing if there's some good stuff, getting through all that, clearing out that space over here after I'd already cleared out space. But that's what it is. You got to go through a lot of inventory for sure, and to find the good stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Take care.